Hey guys, my name's Adam LZ, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a feeble grind. If you've never grinded before, or even if you don't have pegs on your bike, this is a great place to start. It's a super easy trick. So the awesome thing about feeble grinds is that you really don't need to know a lot to be able to do them. Basically, all you need to know how to do is bunny hop and know a little bit about spinning. So basically, all you need to know about spinning is that if you turn your head, that's all you need to do to spin. Because you're going to want to know how to do like a little bit of a spin when you're getting on and getting off. It'll make the process way easier. So for learning feeble grinds, it really doesn't matter how big your ledge is, as long as your pegs can get up. I happen to be doing on something that's about 2 feet tall, but you're probably going to learn on something that's a little bit smaller. It'll be scarier if you try it on something high, but doing them on higher stuff's cooler because street. So finally, here's the first step to feeble grinds. You're going to want to roll up to the box, go in parallel with it, maybe at a slight angle. You can be going almost at a dead stop if you want, but the faster you go, the easier it is to balance. You're going to want to hop up, maintaining a little bit leaning back, so your bike lands in an upward position. And it's really key that you keep your front wheel as close as possible to the edge of the box, because if you don't, you're going to fall. Another fundamental part of the feeble grind is balance. When you're on this, it's really easy to like lean too far to one side, and when you do that, your back peg digs into it. You won't slide as well. You'll probably fall over to the side. Be prepared to put your foot down, and if you lean the other way, you're gonna fall off the ledge and probably fall into lava. So just try to stay centered over the ledge. Some people like to put their foot down or their pedal down onto the actual box when they learn it. It's kind of cheating, and you're gonna ruin your pedals if they're plastic. I personally never did it, and I learned fine. So, I mean, it's an option that's there for you. If you want to get comfortable with the position, you can kind of put your pedal on, then lift your pedal off, just so you can get a feel for balancing. And you'll see how you want to like turn your front wheel like into the box, but just try not to do that, because if you do, then your back end's going to slip off. If you have longer pegs, it also makes the trick a little bit easier, because your back end won't want to slip out as easy. I have Animal Butchers, the longer ones, so it makes it a little bit easier, but I've been doing feebles with short pegs, so I don't know, it's personal preference. Okay, so now I've taught you how to get onto the box, taught you how to stay onto the box. Now I gotta teach you how to get off of the box. Sausage fingers, long story. Anyway, so there's two ways that you can get off the box. You can go off the end, which is probably gonna be a little bit scarier at first, but I think it's easier, or you can go off the side. So the first way I'm gonna explain is going off the end, since that's probably gonna be what you learn first. Most common thing that's gonna happen, I guarantee. You're gonna be in the feeble grind, you're gonna go off the end of the box, you're not gonna pull up, you're gonna hit your bottom bracket, kind of do a little nosedive and like fall off. It's fine because a lot of people learn them this way. Stupid cars. But it'll be fine if you're on a smaller ledge, but if you're on something bigger, you could really get hurt that way. So what I want you to do, if you're going off the end of the ledge, go a little bit faster so you have some speed, and pull up like you're pulling up off of a loading dock or something smaller, down a stair set. Because really all you're doing is trying to prevent your front end from hitting the ground first. So just picture it like you're pulling off like a little drop or something. Going off the side's a little bit more different, I guess you could say. Basically, it's the same concept, except you have to worry about getting your back peg off, because it's not just gonna fall off. So all you really have to do is take your front end, take your weight, throw it into the box so it wants to push you away, and then give it a little bit of like a bunny hop, and come off to the side. It's like I said, it's a really easy trick. Hopefully more than anything, this how-to will just give you the courage to go out and try it. Pegs are really fun. If you don't ride pegs, I recommend throwing some on. If you're grinding on the same side as your sprocket, just beware, because feebles will do a number to your sprocket. I remember when I was learning, I like broke 4 chains. So keeping your front wheel really close to the coping and keeping it parallel will really prevent you from like sliding out and taking a big chunk to your chain. If you grind on the opposite side of your chain wheel, that'll really help. But good luck to you. I recommend a shadow chain if you keep breaking chains, or just to listen to my how-to and keep it close to the coping. Really not that hard, and it'll make the trick so much easier. Believe it or not, the feeble's one of my favorite tricks. In the future, I plan on making how-tos for other tricks out of feebles, like feeble barspin, feeble hard 180, feeble easy 180. I do them a lot. Especially, my favorite trick's the Feeble Hard 360. It's just like the coolest feeling thing ever. So I recommend learning Feebles now, because then once you start learning like 360s and stuff, you can combine them. It's just like the coolest feeling ever. Yeah, so if this is the first video you're ever watching of me, be sure to subscribe, like my Facebook page, follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on MyFace, Spacebook, LinkedIn, Sandvine, Desert Sand. It's hot outside. It's like 200, 300 degrees. God. If you've never grinded before, or if this is your first, So the awesome,